the day, we get to decide who's representing us, who's leading us, who's governing.
Wait, say something and then I'll pretend like I'm saying it. Wait, sing like the boyfriend song that you keep saying, like the Justin Bieber one.
If I was your boyfriend, I'd never let you go. I can take you places you've never been before. I'm a Buzz Light type of credible. swag on you. Chilling by the fire, what would you want to do? I'ma be a Buzz Light.
That's definitely not the lyric. Is it really?
I'm mixing it up.
I don't know it myself, so like, and then if you mix it up, then I'm just done. No, it's fine. I know that because a lot of like campus day activities are probably going to be canceled in the future, or at least right now they are. It might be a little bit harder not to be able to like maybe make that flight out to Michigan or Ann Arbor. So I hope that this video is helpful for you. Hey guys! Okay, so welcome to my channel. My name is Lorena. I am a freshman that is attending the University of Michigan. I just thought that this would be a good time to talk about why I chose Michigan in the first place. I am from Scottsdale, Arizona, so I'm an out-of-state student. And so I thought that this would be a good video for you guys, especially considering the fact that I am not from Michigan and that I have no like allegiance wait that I have like no direct connection to Michigan. So I thought that I would make this video for you guys just to let you know why I chose the University of Michigan to go to. In reality, I was debating between a school in California and a school in Michigan, obviously, and I ended up choosing Michigan, and I want to tell you guys why I did that. And considering I'm not from Michigan, I thought that it would be a little bit more I don't know, my decision itself was like a bit harder, I would say, just because I didn't have really any connections or ties to the University of Michigan. And so yeah, I don't know, I'm excited for you guys. If you guys are also deciding between colleges, I hope that this provides you with some sort of a better idea of what the university is like and what it has to offer. So without further ado, let's get started. If I don't answer a question that you still have, please feel free to comment it down below, or reach out to me through social media, through Instagram, or my email that I will leave linked below. Yeah, okay. So I want to establish the fact that I didn't really know anyone when I was going to Michigan. So there were two seniors that graduated 3 years ago from my high school, and they actually go to the University of Michigan. So one of them is involved in engineering and another one is involved in business, but I wasn't looking to getting involved in either of those fields, and so I didn't really end up connecting with them that much when I was there in Michigan, but I knew that there were people in the past that had gone from my school to Michigan, so I didn't feel like I was, you know, blazing a new path. Like, I knew that people before me had already been to Michigan, and the people that actually go there right now from my high school are really, really, really nice. They're known for being very nice and studious, humble people, and so I just kind of kept that into account when I was considering the schools. Something that was really interesting to me from an outsider's perspective was just how nice people are in Michigan. There's definitely culture of, you know, being studious and paying attention to your studies, but people in general are really nice, wholesome individuals, and you can find it all, but I would say that in general, Michigan people are very welcoming people, and in general, I feel like the Midwest has a good culture. The types of people that you will find, I feel like, are really just like such nice people. And so that was something that I was really looking forward to. And it's definitely something that I had in mind when I first went to the school, and my expectations have definitely met like my reality, I guess, in that sense. I don't know if this is just because I had this expectation and so it was almost like placebo. Maybe that is the case, that I thought that I had this expectation and it lined up with how it happened for me in my experience. But I do feel like in general people are very nice, humble, and studious, but also are not afraid to be social and take their schoolwork seriously, but also have a lot of fun at the same time. And I thought that Michigan has a really good balance of both. Okay, so I just looked up the numbers of the University of Michigan students, and there's only about I say only, but it's actually kind of a lot. There are 31,000 undergrads, and the school houses about 45,000 students. So that is a pretty large amount. I'd say it's a really good size. Personally, I wanted to go to a school that was not too big, not too small, and I feel like that's exactly what I found in Michigan. I guess it really just depends on the type of person that you are, but I think that it just feels like a good size for Michigan. And even though 31,000 undergrad sounds like a big number, typically you'll still find ways to make a large campus really small, whether that is joining clubs or joining Greek life or joining like a living and learning community, which was what I was in. And I actually talked about it in my last video, so you're more than welcome to check it out if you want to. But yeah, I think that it's a lot easier to make a big school small than it is to make a small school big. And that's just something that I considered when I was looking at different schools. Campus itself, I would say is really nice as well. There are parts, I feel like right now there's a lot of construction going on, which I wish wasn't the case, but I understand why it has to happen. If you are really into like outdoor spaces, there are those around campus, but you just kind of have to look for them. If you go towards the central part of campus, you'll see that there's like there is a lot of like greenery, and people, you know, lay out in the lawn, and by Palmer Field, which is where I lived, there was like this whole like green field. So there are definitely parts of campus where you can just chill with nature, but typically, usually people don't do that as much just because there's a lot of work to be done, but there are spaces for you to do that. I will say though that the weather sometimes gets in the way. That's something that you should definitely consider if you are not from the Midwest. The weather is something for sure. So there were some days where I just did not see like the sun, and I'm from Arizona, literally the sunny state, and so sometimes it was a little bit not being able to see the sun for a couple of days, I think took a certain toll on me, but I didn't realize it until we had like a sunny day, and then I would be like, wow, like this is what I've been missing. I just feel like you have to take care of yourself. Personally, I didn't think that it made a big difference in my life. If weather though is a big component of who you are, and if you like to be outdoors all the time, and then I would definitely like think twice about, you know, spending 4 years in the Midwest. But no place is perfect. I would say that Michigan has literally everything perfect except for the weather, because there is snow, but they salt the streets, and they move the snow away so that people can pass through. You still have to wear layers though, and you still have to, you know, buy a parka, wear beanies, or like layers in general, just to be safe. But that's definitely, it's not something that you can get away with, where I know here in Arizona, like if you don't wear a you don't need to wear a parka, period, in Arizona. You don't need to wear like boots. You can get away with wearing like sneakers throughout the entire year here in Arizona, But I know that in Michigan, that's definitely not the case. You have to like invest in certain pieces that you have to wear every day for a while. And unfortunately, like that weather lasts a pretty long time. Like this year was obviously different than other years. But winter basically started in the beginning of November and it's just now clearing up. So I would say definitely for at least a good 4 months out of the year, it's gonna be pretty cold. So it's 4 months out of what, like it's like 4 months pretty cold, 4 months not so cold, pretty nice weather. So it's something that you have to like really just adjust to and get used to. But overall, I feel like if I can do it, like I'm from Arizona, and if I can do it, I feel like you can do it too. If you have any questions about that, then please feel free to reach out. Student life in general is just like something else. I love it. It's really nice. People are in general like really, like I said, excited about Michigan and they really like their school. And so game days are just a blast. There is a big support for the University of Michigan football team and the basketball team. Just like overall like athletics at Michigan are pretty cool. And it's something really nice to just be able to be part of. And there's definitely like a different type of energy there. It's exciting. It's like, wow, we're all like part of one team. It's like, go blue. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's something that you really kind of like have to like live through, like at least like one football game. But it's honestly a lot of fun, and it's definitely something that I would recommend about the school itself. They do a great job of, I don't know, getting people excited about games. For me personally, I think one of the main reasons why I chose Michigan was because the school is so good at different fields. It's good in law, business, medicine, and art. And myself, right now, I'm interested in medicine. And I know they have a really great STEM program at Michigan, medicine program in general. And there are definitely resources for you to take advantage of, like joining like a living and learning community centered around either like women in STEM or research or health and sciences. There's literally like one living and learning community for all of these things, for 3 separate ones, I mean. Research is readily available for people that are wanting to join it, I would say, for the most part. I mean, in general, that's just my experience. There is an undergraduate research opportunity program that I was a part of, and I was really interested in medicine and I wanted to try out research during my first year, and I was able to do that through the school. So that's something that's really cool. And it honestly just, I really am happy about everything that I've been able to experience at the University of Michigan. And if I have any other afterthoughts, I'll like insert them here now. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if you are considering schools right now, then I just wish you good luck in the process, and I hope that you're able to make this decision for yourself. To me, I might be able to connect you with people that you are that are currently in the field of interest that you're interested in, so that you can contact them directly. I think college is really what you make of it, so yeah, I guess there's really no right or wrong college, but I just feel like it's totally up to you and who you are as an individual and what you want out of your college experience. I hope that this video was helpful for you.
I can't think without being nauseous. Yeah, sheets are stained with my conscience, and I can't get them out even if I wash them. But this feeling that I may have been the one who caused it, and those clouds they breathe into the light. They rained on us heavy that night. Should have flown lower as your lover and higher as your friend. Now I understand.